Mona Fendi.
Mona Fendi.
Mona Fendi.
Mona Fendi.
Mona Fendi.
Mona Fendi.
Mona Fendi, the real-life witch killer of Malaysia.
Misteri kehilangan ahli Dewan Undangan Negeri Pahang kawasan Batu Talam, Datuk Mazlan Idris, berakhir berikutan penemuan mayatnya di kampung Lata Jarum, Urudong, Raub awal pagi tadi.
Polis sedang menjejaki anggota Dewan Undangan Negeri Pahang kawasan Batu Talam, Raub, Datuk Mazlan Idris yang hilang sejak 2 minggu lalu. Datuk Mazlan dilaporkan kelihatan kali terakhir bersama seorang bomoh di pejabatnya di Raub. Menurut Ketua Jabatan Siasatan Jenayah Pahang, Penguasa Isya Abdul Aziz, Datuk Mazlan berjumpa bomoh berkenaan yang dikenali sebagai Effendi Abdul Rahman sekeluarga pada pukul 10 malam 2 Julai lalu. Effendi dan anggota keluarganya turut dilaporkan hilang.
Di samping itu, isteri Effendi bernama Maznah binti Ismail atau nama panggilan Mona dan anak bernama Mas Diana binti Effendi berumur 7 tahun juga tidak dapat dikesan.
Ahad lalu, Ketua UMNO bahagian Raub, Datuk Zuki Kamaluddin, membuat aduan polis atas kehilangan Datuk Mazlan. Semalam, isteri adun itu yang hanya dikenali sebagai Datin Faridah juga membuat laporan polis berhubung kehilangan suaminya. Menurut polis, kereta Mercedes model 230E berwarna biru bernombor pendaftaran CAA 5115 milik Datuk Mazlan tidak ditemui. Kereta Honda Prelude berwarna coklat bernombor pendaftaran PCL 5588 dipercayai milik Effendi juga tidak ditemui.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In every society, law exists to protect people, to prevent harm and stop danger before it happens again. But what if the warning signs are already there? In Malaysia, one case would test the limit of the justice system and raise serious questions about control, prevention and responsibility. This is the name that would later echo across the nation, JURAIMI bin HUSIN. The name linked not just a single crime, but to a troubling pattern, one that continued despite arrest, punishment and time behind bars. For years, fear spread quietly through communities while confidence in the system was slowly shaken. Each incident left behind not only victim but unanswered question. How does the law deal with repetition? In this video, a case that went beyond headlines, a case that challenged the purpose of punishment and changed the way society views repeat offenders.
I will talk about the fake case of JURAIMI bin HUSIN versus Public Prosecutor 1998-1 MLJ 537, which is related to the Mona Fendi murder case. Mona Fendi was a former singer who later claimed she had supernatural power. She lived with her husband Muhammad Effendi bin Abdul Rahman and her assistant JURAIMI bin HUSIN. They convinced Datuk Mazlan, a Pahang state and supplement, that they could perform a ritual to make him powerful and successful. In July 1993, Datuk Mazlan went to Mona Fendi house for this ritual. Instead to helping him, the accused murdered him. His body was cut into several parts and buried around the house. The crime later shocked the whole country when the police found the remains. All three accused was charged with murder under Section 302 of the Penal Code. The trial was held before a judge and jury. The court found the guilty and sentenced them to death. JURAIMI bin HUSIN appealed to the Court of Appeal. He argued that his statement should not have been accepted and that the judge gave wrong direction to the jury. The Court of Appeal rejected the appeal. The court said the trial was conducted properly and evidence was strong and the jury was correctly directed. Therefore, the convictions and sentence was upheld.
The most direct form of manslaughter is intention to kill, known as primary manslaughter. Evidence shows that JURAIMI intentionally participates in the killing of the victim. The acts committed were neither spontaneous nor accidental. The victim was beaten, stabbed, and ultimately beheaded, a sequence of violence that reflects planning and deliberation. Such brutality goes beyond an intention to cause harm. It demonstrates a clear objective to end human life. Under Section 300A of the Penal Code, murder is established where there is intention to cause death. The manner and severity of the killing strongly satisfy the legal requirement. Even if the intention to kill is disputed, the law provides an alternative basis for murder. The injuries inflicted were severe, repeated and directed at vital parts of the body. Such injuries are not minor, nor are they survivable. A reasonable person would know that injuries of this nature are likely to cause in death. This brings us within Section 300B and 300C of the Penal Code, where bodily injury intended is sufficient in the ordinary course of nature to cause death. Thus, even without explicit intent to kill, the mens rea for murder remains established. Mens rea may also arise from knowledge. Juraimi detained the victim. He participated in torture, and most significantly, a grave was dug before the killing took place. This action demonstrates foresight. They show an awareness that deaths are not only possible but inevitable. Each knowledge fulfills the mental elements required for murder. Even the direct intention is denied. Whether through intention or knowledge, the law is clear. The mens rea for murder was present long before the final act was committed.
Tonight, we look at shocking case from Pahang. A respected state assembly member, Datuk Mazlan, was brutally murdered. His death surprised many people, and the details of the case are extremely disturbing. Police began their investigation as soon as they received information about possible violent incident. During the investigation, they discovered strong and clear physical evidence. According to the police, Datuk Mazlan was attacked with an axe on his body, was later dismembered. The axe used in the attack, together with recovered body parts, were found at the crime scene. This item became important evidence to help the investigator understand what truly happened. In law, one of the key elements of the murder charge is actus reus, which means the physical acts of crime. In this case, the actus reus is clearly shown through the use of physical violence that caused the victim's death. The injuries on the body, the condition of the crime scene, and the recovered axe all point to a deliberate and brutal act. This physical evidence helped to prove that the violent action directly led to death of Datuk Mazlan. The three suspects involved in this case have been brought to court. The public has shocked by the brutality of the crime, and many are closely watching the progress of the trial. Court, both the prosecution and defense will present their arguments. The judge will listen carefully to the evidence, including the physical items found at the scene, witness statement, and the medical findings. This case is a serious reminder of how dangerous and destructive violent action can be. It also shows how important physical evidence is in proving what happened. As the court continues with the trial, people are waiting for justice to be served. We will continue to follow the development of this tragic case as more information is revealed.
In criminal law, responsibility is proven by two elements: actus reus, the guilty act, and mens rea, the guilty mind. This case reminds us that the purpose of criminal law is not only to punish, but to protect society. Understanding these legal principles help explain why justice must respond firmly when intention and action cause harm.
إن الله لا يغفر أن يشرك به ويغفر ما دون ذلك لمن يشاء ومن يشرك بالله فقد افترى إثما عظيما.